Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the 122nd segment of Being Inspired with Buzopa Life Changing Reality Tonic. Your host still remains Honorable Ambassador Buzopa to Sigwe, and this is still a platform where we embrace our truth that leads to our freedom. Yes. Like always, I ask that you subscribe, like, share, and drop comments for me whenever you come across this video, irrespective of when. Kindly do that, please. Today we'll be talking on the topic ignorance. Ignorance is a killer. Yeah, it may come as a surprise to so many people, but lack of knowledge is poison. Seriously. Real knowledge is the ability for you to know the essence of your ignorance. Yes, you need to. You need to. Do you know that wrong information or wrong knowledge is as good as you not knowing anything at all? You're in the same rank with somebody who just doesn't know anything, who lacks knowledge in totality. Yes. A lot of people just take this ignorance thing, is ignorant of it. Now I'm ignorant of it. It is not a pancake. It's a very serious issue because you must make effort to learn. You must make effort to add new things to your life, to upgrade your life. For so many people, it's just a bypass thing. But no, ignorance turns you into the same level with an illiterate, irrespective of your qualification. It messes you up. It devalues you. When people are expecting that you should know, especially in your field, that you should be in charge, that you should be on top of the situation, that you should be able to reasonably explain things, and you come out there and you're just looking like a moron, people will disrespect you. There's no excuse. It's very, very advisable that you will try and learn something new, irrespective of where you are. Learn something new about yourself every day. Learn something new about your line of business. Learn something new about your family, about your spouse, about everything that's around you. You must learn to ask something, because you must make effort. You pursue knowledge because lack of it is detrimental. You don't need to waste time. You don't need to just wallow away you don't need to make excuses. You don't need to, it's advisable. We that are PR gurus and great communicators will tell you for free, categorically, that you must learn to have little knowledge about every single thing, whatever it is. You can be called upon to talk on something. You don't have to say, oh, I don't know anything. There's no limit to what you know. You need to know little, no matter how small, about every single thing. No one's life is better off. People that you see, that you envy and you admire, they made effort. People lives don't get better by chance. It's by choice and change. That is why the 3 basic requirements for success is knowledge and skill mastery. And then the second one is willingness to work and learn, and then giving your work time with patience. That is it. Nobody will tell you otherwise, else you want to deceive you. This is not about your ability. This is about what you need to add to what you know, because your ability is just about what you're capable of. It's not about what, it's not telling you, it's not even pushing you. It's just you're comfortable with what you're capable of. So, but this is not about it. It's about your attitude that determines how well you do the things you do and how well you want to be the best in that thing you do. And once you have this mindset of being the best, you just have to keep acquiring knowledge. It's very important. Ignorance is the root of so many misfortunes that people have been into in this life. So many things that people entered into and has caused them so much. Most times ignorance is the root of it. It is better most times, there's a quote that said it's better for you to be unborn than for you to be untaught. Because once you are alive on this face of the earth, you need to keep learning. There's an important legal principle that says ignorance of law is not an excuse. And it's so true. It's so true, because you can't defend yourself, and defend your actions by arguing that you're not aware of it. Most times they don't let you off the hook. Nobody wants to know if you're aware of it or not. The truth is that you've broken the law and you're going to pay for it. And you face the consequences. That's why you need to have knowledge. You need to look for it. You need to ask questions. You need to go out of your way to want to know what you don't know. But I've seen a lot of people that are so complacent. They are so okay, as if it's a bag or a tag or something to be proud of, that you don't know something you're supposed to know, and you're not bothered about whether you know it or not, whether it's causing something, whether it's destroying lives, whether it's affecting the lives of people around you. You just don't want to know. All you know that you're comfortable with not knowing is not an excuse. The highest form of ignorance is when you see people rejecting something that they are not even aware of, something they don't even know, rebaptizing it, calling it a name, pretending that it doesn't matter because you don't know and you don't want to know. Ignorance is powerful. The more ignorant you are, the more likely you are to, to overrate your knowledge and ability, because you don't have any other thing. And the thing about people who are ignorant is that whatever they know, they think that is all there is to know. But no, it's very sad. It's not all there is to know. There are so many things that you need to know. You are just the one who has limited yourself, shut down the door, bolted it, and put a lock on it because you don't want to make a move. The truth is that failure should not, we shouldn't even be scared of it. It should be our teacher and not our undertaker. That's the gospel truth. Delay is not defeat, because it's just a temporary detour, not a death sentence. Why are we the way we are? Whatever you're doing right now, there's so many things to learn, so many new things to add, so many new ways to do it, so many things, so many things to learn. And most of the things that is supposed to benefit you, they are not coming to you because you are not even open to it. You don't even know they exist. Most of the new things we buy today, they all come with manual. Why are they coming with manual? Because they know you don't know. If you have known the one of 5 years ago, you wouldn't know the way to operate this one. That's why there's manual. So what does it mean? That we must continually upgrade ourselves. We must continually want to learn. We must continually want to seek that thing. Know that thing we need to know. Add that value to what you know before, what you know yesterday. Add something to it, and you always be on point. Upgrading yourself is not a sin. It's not something, it doesn't matter if you're doing it with people that are lower than you or people that you're older than. The truth is that it will fail you when you need it. So you have to really upgrade yourself. Failure defeats losers only, but it inspires winners. I don't know why we don't want to add something new to what we know. A lot of people, you see them, I'm done. You can't be done. No, you can't. Because ignorance is a killer. Lack of knowledge is poison. The difference between the people who are ignorant and the people who know, but they don't even want to add something, or even, they think they know. Little knowledge is worse than not knowing anything at all. It's better you don't know anything than for you to have little information that you don't know anything about, and then you're relaxed. It's just like opening a book that has 80 pages and you just read page 1 and 2 and then you're done. Now in your mind you have known everything that is supposed to be in that book. That's a lie. You don't know. You don't know. And you must make effort to know, because there are reasons, so many reasons why people are ignorant. Most of them is lack of exposure. Another one is deluded thinking. Their thinking is deluded. They are not civilized at all in the head. Some are confused. Some have superiority complex. Why should I do that? Why should I do that? By now I should know. I should know. You don't assume to know. You know because you know. And if you don't know, you don't know. That is just it. There's no shortcut to it. It's either you know or you don't know. And if you have an intro to it, you need to really go ahead to to finalize it. If not, you are still an olodo. You still don't know. You still don't know. It's funny. It's funny. And it's pity because there are people you sit with. You'll be saying, oh my God, God created people, oh, God really created human beings. You will see somebody that really don't know nothing. And the person, no wonder they say, empty vessels, that they are the ones that makes the most noise. That the ones that brag the most, that the one that screams the most, that the one that their arrogancy is screaming fire, that the ones that their nonchalant attitude is smoking hell, that the ones that, but they don't know anything. And in that packaging, they mess up themselves. Hey, just when dealing with an ignorant person, one advice I want to leave us with here is, please, when you're dealing with an ignorant person, don't criticize them. Don't criticize. Don't yell. Don't scream. Don't shout. Even when they are actually rubbing your brain in the mud, please don't judge and don't blame. No, you won't achieve anything. Just educate and inform respectfully. Get yourself loaded with information and pass down information that has facts, that are loaded. That's the only way you can help them. Just educate them, inform them, and make your communication be in a very decent and honorable way. Don't criticize because you're not achieving anything, especially when they are so dear to you or when they are close to you or when there's people that you really need them to understand so that they can help themselves. The thing about ignorance that it brings about you making poor decisions, making horrible decisions, making decisions that are not just affecting only your life. When people want to tell you, you just tell them, you see, these people, they are unaware, they are oblivious, they are uninformed, they are clueless. In fact, they are unconscious, if you ask me. They are in the dark because they don't know. That is why you must have patience with them. That is why you won't shout. That is why you had to find a way of educating them peacefully, that you may be able to help them to know what they don't know and to understand what they need to do. Because ignorance leads to poor decision. It brings about a lot of missed opportunities. People miss opportunities. A lot of opportunities, and most times they harm themselves and harm others as well. It can even lead to death. That's why we say it's a killer. A lot of people have made mistakes with electrical things and and they are dead. A lot of people have gone to operate equipment that they did not know, and most of their hands are chopped. A lot of things has happened to them. A lot of people have used chemical without reading instruction and all that, and they are deformed. A lot of people have gone to do a lot of things, and they are burnt down in houses and destroyed properties for people, both other landlords and the one that are not, they can't even replace. A lot of people have given medications to people without reading, and they've killed innocent people. So there are times your ignorance brings about mistakes that you cannot explain, that will lead to harming yourself and harming other people, and you can't do anything about it. That's why you must learn to read. If you cannot read it, let somebody sit down and tell you, because I know that if you ask question, PR World will tell you that when you're in doubt, ask question. Always ask question. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Don't assume. Ask question. Don't pretend. Please ask questions and you will get an honest answer. And that is it. Don't forget that it's better to be unborn than to be untaught. We must continue to learn until the day we breathe our last on earth. Because there is more. There's more. Every new day, new things come. Every new day, new things come. As you wake up, new things are coming every day. So learning is not a bad thing. Wanting to upgrade yourself is not a bad thing. Accepting that you don't know is not a bad thing. But Being an ignorant person is suicidal. It's bad. Lack of knowledge is poison. Ignorance is a killer. So, this is my message for us today. Whatever you find yourself, do something to upgrade yourself. Add something to what you know yesterday. Always add this opportunity. I'm not even going to talk about the internet and the Google and all that. I'm not even entering into them, because the truth is that once you have what it takes to learn, you will go to the means. You will find every other avenues where you can learn. This is my message for us today. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Be Inspired with Busapat. Follow me on Facebook, Be Inspired with Busapat, and then Facebook page, Be Inspired with Busapat Talk Show. Follow me at TikTok, Be Inspired with Busapat, and follow me at Instagram, Be Inspired with Ambassador.Buzo. DM me as usual. We have our groups, we have everything, and then we'll do it the way we always do it. Peace be with you, and peace you always embrace. Okay, take care. It's the next week Wednesday. Bye.